Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the straps if needed. Breathe normally, even if the bag does not inflate, as oxygen is still flowing. Be sure to secure your mask first before assisting others. There are 2 fire extinguishers on board. One is located near the main cabin door, and one is located next to the lavatory in the back of the cabin. To operate, remove the fire extinguisher from Velcro or bracket. Pull the pin, aim the hose or nozzle at the base of the flame, and squeeze the handle. A life vest is located under your seat. Remove the vest by tearing along the top of the pouch. Take the vest out and place the opening over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Attach the buckle and pull tight. Once outside, pull down firmly on the red tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube. In the water, a light on your vest will automatically illuminate. Infant life vests are located in the forward right compartment and will be distributed if necessary. Ensure your seat backs and tray tables are upright and personal items are stowed. Federal aviation regulations require all passengers to comply with crew instructions, poster placards, and lighted information signs. Smoking, including vaping devices and e-cigarettes, or consuming personal alcohol not served by the JSX flight attendant, are never permitted on any flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory sector. Seat cushions can be used for flotation. To use, pull up to remove the bottom cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, hold the cushion to your chest with the straps facing away. Put your arms through the straps and hold your wrists. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, I'll keep the camera going until I get in the air and then probably turn it off. But I thought you guys would appreciate this. I don't normally sit this far back, but that's all right. Yeah, Smelly, I'm going to Vegas. And then I'm on a road trip to California. A little bit of a delay this morning. If it weren't for this airline, I wouldn't go to Vegas. But this airline makes it so easy. You only have to show up 20 minutes before the flight. I've done that road before. It's pretty good, but I did it during COVID, so it was dead. Nobody was out. It was basically me on the road by myself. Some people like that, but I like life around me at the same time. There was this cool beach outside of San Francisco. I can't remember, I think it was like Stinson Beach. That was a really cool little place on the PCH. This airport's pretty busy today. So like I told you, if you guys are near Boulder, Broomfield, Westminster, North Denver, look into JSX. Try it. You'll love it. When I get to Vegas, I'll live again and kind of give you guys an idea what it's like when you fly into Vegas. You'll never want to fly from DIA again if you're going to Vegas, ever. I'm telling you. It's a matter of getting off the plane, walking a couple hundred feet, catch an Uber, you can walk to the hotel. I might walk today, but it's like 110 degrees there, so I'm not sure. One hour, 28 minutes, or 1 hour, 29 minutes. I wish it was 40, that'd be amazing. I left my house at 9:50, and I left my office at 10:20, and the boarding we're supposed to depart at 10:55. A little bit delayed today. This is what the plane looks like. No, the jets from DIA take longer. Because the thing is, like maybe flight time, they may be a little faster. I don't know, I'm not really sure, but the amount of time it takes in the airport is ridiculous, especially with security. I just did a video where I just walk right through, super easy. Walk on the tarmac right to the
Kyle, please be seated for departure.
No, it's longer than 40 minutes. Maybe to Grand Junction, but not to Las Vegas. Just to get to Salt Lake from DIA, it's over an hour. It's like an hour and 5 minutes. not sure how the actual flight time is, but I know it's not 40 minutes. Try Googling it. Tell me. Or you just, if you go into Las Vegas, only get on JSX. But you're right. I don't even have TSA pre-check, but that's because I sit first class, so I'm tall, so I gotta be comfortable in these flights. Plus, it's good for my heart. But I just go through the Premier line. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not 40 minutes. That'd be so fast. Supersonic.
Folks are out here waiting a little bit here. They've swapped runways, so they're landing the people that were in line on the other runway that we earlier came in on, and they've sent us out to the other end. Once they get all the arriving traffic, they said that they'll be able to launch us off the other direction here. So we're just waiting our turn. We're number 2 in line. We've got another business jet in front of us. So a few more minutes while they recover everybody to that other runway. It'll be our turn to take off.
So if I were having to go to DIA today, I would have had to be 3 hours of travel time versus 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Totally not worth it. Sitting here waiting, man. I'm ready to get going. What are you guys up to today? So Smelly, why do you go to Vegas? Like, what is it about Vegas you love? You stay there in the wintertime. Are you a snowbird? Yeah, it's still kind of cold in there in the winter though. It's not like Phoenix. Phoenix is much warmer, but doesn't have the entertainment that Las Vegas has. Do you work there in the wintertime? I'm so glad I don't have a doctor appointment today, but I do next week. This is lame. I hate waiting. This is the first time it's ever been like this. Normally you get on the plane and you're in the air within 5 minutes. A little bit of a headache today, but one time I was in Vegas and we were on the tarmac for 2 hours. It was ridiculous. Come on, let's get going. It's like Hong Kong, everybody's on their phone here. This view is much better than looking at me, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. Oh, who's your girlfriend? Is it the Letitia girl? Someday we'll move. This waiting is a lot. I don't understand it. In Hong Kong, it's crazy though, because everybody is on their phones all the time. When they're walking, they walk right into you, and no sense of space whatsoever. Chinese are even worse. You go to China, and when it comes to space, they have no sense of space whatsoever. Hong Kong, they're just busy on their phones. Let's see if she shows up. I bet she does. To one of the drops coming up. I still haven't posted that video. I'm going to do it while I'm on the plane here. I'll edit. Showing everybody on that golden nugget drop I did. It just takes so much time to edit everything, and I always tell people it's like a full-time job. Crazy. We should already be flying over the ski resorts right now. The only bad thing about where I'm sitting right now is just get all the engine noise. Normally I'm like over the wing. Yeah, it's just interesting because you can have an hour of video and break it down into 20 seconds. I just wanted you guys to kind of come along and see what it's like flying out of Broomfield versus DIA. So much better. Like there's Long's Peak. behind that mountain right there. I wish. Not quite yet. Time to fly. Soon. Smelly, what's your job in Colorado? What do you do? I'm not excited for 110 degrees though. That's gonna be so hot. Yeah, no worries. We're almost getting there. Man, this airport's busy today. Where we're taking off right now has always been the area that we land, so something new is good. Hello. Might have to get up and go to the bathroom. My gosh. Behind me, a woman has a dog with her. Look, check this out. Little doggy back here. Super happy doggy. That's Stanley Lake right there. think that's Erie right there. Yeah, that's Erie's airport right there. Alright, we're getting close to the mountain soon. Alright, we're passing Boulder now. There's Boulder. Decent amount of turbulence right now. I hate turbulence. Does anyone like turbulence? Oh, I hate this. Still a lot of snow up here in the mountains. I've had similar situations like that, Smelly. One time coming back from Las Vegas on this small airline, they like nosedived. It was so scary. I thought it was game over. I don't like it at all. I don't like that turbulence. Almost to Lake Granby, it looks like. You'll see coming up in like a minute or two, you'll see Lake Granby. How those flight attendants do it. One time I was on Spirit Airlines coming from Vegas, and the flight attendants were like, "Oh, that's the worst I've ever seen it." It was horrible. That was on one of those big planes too. Like there's right there, that's Lake Granby. That's a dam right there. Growing up, my dad had a fishing house right below that dam. It's pretty cool. That's where the start of the Colorado River is. Right there. That's where the start of the Colorado River is.
We'll be starting our in-flight service here shortly. We're just making sure there's no more upcoming turbulence. If you want to take this time to look over your options, they're found in those red pamphlets located in the seat pocket in front of you. And then once I have the drinks passed out, I then will come through with snack options. However, the seatbelt sign is still illuminated, so please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. Thank you so much.
Las Vegas, then to California. My van is parked there right now, so I'm looking forward to getting it, but it might be melted. It's so hot there. I'm trying to decide if I'll walk to Mandalay Bay. I've got a really hurt knee, so I'm starting to think maybe not, because the minute I was carrying my bags, it put so much pressure on my knee. That extra weight really bothers it. so probably have to get an Uber. It's so ridiculous though. It's only a 15-minute walk. I'd rather save the money. Yeah, that Sprinter van's great though. It's small. I like the bigger RV more though, I think. Just because it has a huge bed and everything. And my dogs can fit in it. There, that reservoir, I'm not sure the name of it, but it's that road goes to Rabbit Ears Pass and then eventually to Steamboat. The other window is probably better because you can see the ski resorts, but that's all right. Now, you may get a sparkling water with the lime, and then maybe an extra bottled water, and also the bottled water. Thank you. That'd be pretty neat. I bet it'd be expensive though. Gosh. But you could have a sauna in there if you had all that power like the Rivian has. I've heard the electric Ford Transits aren't very good. I've heard people say that they don't like them. A lot of places use them. Amazon especially. I'm gonna switch seats. Hold on. Alright, I'm in a different seat here now. little bit better because on that side there's not many big mountains. So it looks like this. I'm trying to think what this area is right here. So that's the airport by Vail right there. Straight down, that's Gibson's the name of that town right there. And that's Eagle Airport. Right there, that's Eagle County Airport. No, Breck's way back past. We're long past Breck. We're almost to Glenwood Canyon. Glenwood Canyon's right there. That's Glenwood Canyon right there. See it right there? So we're almost to Glenwood Springs. Yeah, it's like Silverthorne, Dillon, Copper Mountain, Vail, Avon, which is like Beaver Creek. Then it goes to Eagle, Gibson, Glenwood Springs. So coming up here on the left, well, straight ahead, you don't know, my left. There's Glenwood Springs right here. Then you've got Carbondale and Basalt. And Aspen's, the mountains are right there. I don't know if you can see the ski runs, but they're right there. That's Snowmass, Buttermilk, and Aspen. But right now we're passing Glenwood Springs. That's where the hot springs are. There's two of them. Iron Mountain, which is on the south side of the highway, and on the north side is the Glenwood Hot Springs. See how the road goes to the left? That goes to Aspen. Pretty amazing. Look, there's a little ski resort right there. That's called Ski Sunlight. See if I can zoom in. That small little ski area is called Ski Sunlight. It's in Glenwood Springs. I had a ski race there when I was a kid. Yeah, take your van up to Aspen. You can just park somewhere You like it, man. In the summertime, Aspen's the best. I prefer Aspen in the summer. It helps that I'm a Boulder native, Colorado native, and I spend a lot of times in the mountains. So what we're looking at now is this is the mesa. Pretty soon we'll be getting to the Grand Mesa, which is outside of Grand Junction, kind of by Cedar Ridge. There's a lot of wine country over by Cedar Ridge. So if you look in the distance here, that's the San Juan Range. Man, mountains are so amazing.
Folks, reach our cruise altitude 36,000 feet. Smooth ride, report to stay that way for now. Turn on the seatbelt sign so you can get up and move out the cabin. However, anytime you're in your seat, so I always recommend you keep your seatbelts. That's just in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. Yeah, computer showed about an hour and 10 left in the flight. Puts us on the ground close to about 12:05. It's getting closer, I'll update you with that. Right now, the weather there, it's an hour old. It's still showing light winds with clear skies. Temperatures now 95 degrees Fahrenheit. But you now sit back, relax, enjoy the trip.
I'm not sure what that is right there. I have no idea what that is. I can't think of the name of that small town. I'm not sure. It's between Delta and McClure Pass. I just can't remember the name of that town. There's a bunch of 14ers in the background right here. You can tell they got all the snow. Telluride's in that direction also. That's where Telluride is. Okay, so see this scary arm right here? That's Powderhorn. No. Yeah, Powderhorn. And what we're looking at now, that's the Grand Mesa. That area, all up in here is the Grand Mesa. But that ski area, this is the closest one to Grand Junction. But the whole area around it is the Grand Mesa. We're getting close to Grand Junction. So right below us is, I think it's Palisade, I think that's what it's called. It's right next to Grand Junction. It's like right below us. But that right there is the Grand Mesa. In the winter time, I used to go snowmobiling with my friends up here, but I haven't snowmobiled in a while. All that beautiful green's about to get dark, yellow, brown, desert-like. Now we're flying over Grand Junction. No, we passed Rifle a while ago. We're flying over Grand Junction right now. Oh, right now, Smelly, we're on top of Grand Junction. Maybe approaching Fruta now. Getting close to the Utah border. But if you look straight ahead, you see these mountains? Those are where a lot of 14ers are. And Telluride, that's a ski area. Uray, Telluride, Silverton, straight ahead. It gets pretty boring until we get to the Grand Canyon. Keep it going here a little while. Thank you. Rocket. Alright, I'm going to move to my other seat. But here on JSX, you get free drinks and snacks. I don't drink alcohol, so I got a sparkling water. Ouch. doggy ever get scared?
Huh?
Does the doggy ever get scared?
She got scared when we were outside and one of the planes made a lot of noise. And then I was trying to get her to go back outside. I had to like pull her, but now she's fine. So.
That's cool.
But she wants more ice and she misses cracking them and not eating them. So.
What about, does it cost more than the dog? How much is it?
So I had to buy 2 seats.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But honestly, worth it because I was in Wyoming seeing my dad. I would have had to drive. It would have taken me 2 days to drive.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Okay,
You go eat your ice. Talking about a dog that's on board right here. Look, there she is. And she's got some ice she's enjoying.
This is Ladybug.
Oh, Ladybug. Oh, look at you. Yeah. This is Ladybug, everyone. I'm on a live stream. So, I'm just enjoying a club soda with, I've never seen this before. It's the lime. Not much to see in Utah. Not until you get to the good stuff. But I might as well just keep you guys on board on this flight, so this will be pretty cool. So then they also give you snacks. Let's see what we got here. What is this? Okay, thank you. I just got some almonds. They had cookies and chips and things, but I just got some almonds. Sorry, I'm trying to set up a camera stand. So, Smelly, I bought this new scooter. Just wanted something with a little bit more power. I had no idea how big those scooters are. I have a little small one, Segway, in the van in Las Vegas, but I bought another one thinking I wanted something that was a little bit bigger. And the thing is huge. It's like 120 pounds. Super bulky. It sits like 12 inches off the ground. I don't like it. It's fast. It goes 50 miles an hour, but it's not my favorite. Utah's got some beautiful formations, but I don't know much about this area. It's pretty desolate where we are. We're currently over Utah. I'm gonna try to set this stand up if I can. So I'm trying to set this up. Dude, that thing's way too big, man. It's so heavy. It's really fast though, and it's got a seat. But the reason why I like the small little one is how easy it is to get around. You can just pick it up, put it in the back of the truck. This other one, you almost need a ramp. It's so big. The most I've ever got mine to is like 30 kilometers per hour, which is only like 18. I mean, you got to remember, I'm 235 pounds. At one time, I dated this girl, and she was like 100 pounds, and she was just flying around on it. It was awesome. Damn, you're heavy. You're eating too many buffets. I need to get down to like 210. You'd be better on my knee. Nikki, you're welcome to join the game. I don't just give people gifts, I'm sorry. I got too much stuff going on in my own life, but I really love the game and I love to be able to do that for people. So I hope to see you out there. I hope you get a drop. I'll be back to Colorado in no time. That's why you have to put your gold in the pawn shop. That's hard. Can't even imagine. Right now we're not working because we're not making any money, but I need to turn that around. Hopefully in August. Really need to turn it around. Headed to Las Vegas, then I'll be in California. It all just depends how I'm feeling. If I don't feel good, I'll go back to Colorado. That's because you live in your van, so, and that's not a bad option. A lot of the guys that have worked for me in the past, they are what they call dirtbaggers. They live in their van and work hard for a few months and then go climb. So that's essentially what you're doing. You work hard for a few months, then you go to Vegas, stay warm during the winter. I'd like to keep my van in Las Vegas, but it's with MGM Resorts. And they may not let me keep it that long. You're busy today, Nikki. Yeah, but they don't understand the Colorado life, man. It's not uncommon. It's actually very, very common. Have you ever lived in the tunnels? Visited them? Seems like you could ride your scooter through all of them. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe next year we can go ride our scooters through them. I think it'd be pretty cool to go down there with the scooters. I'm surprised people don't ride motorcycles down there. Yeah, exactly. Bring gifts and $2 bills. When I gave $2 bills away in California to the homeless people, they'd never even seen one before. They thought it was fake. It's really interesting. When I go to, this time around, if I do get to California, I'll do it again. I just wish I had those glasses, because then you could film it through without having to worry about carrying something. I just don't know if they'll work with my stigmatism. I need to get those sunglasses or glasses. Those would be so great, especially because I wear glasses already. If they make prescription ones. Looks like we'll be landing in about 40 minutes. going to try to get that for my work season. But I'd really like it for the drops, because then it'd just be really cool. I think it'd be great to do it. Then you don't have to carry anything around. On Fremont Street, that'd be really awesome. The guys that you know that do streaming, I bet they wear those. What are you looking on Flight Radar? What does that mean? What do you see on Flight Radar? Or are you watching where I'm at? How do you do that? That's really cool. Yeah, I got some things I got to take care of, but my health right now is number one. Unfortunately, I run out of medicine in 3 days, and I'm hopeful that my doctor can send a new prescription. I hope so. Not sure what I'm going to do. Otherwise, I have to go back to Colorado. The van is cool though, man. Is that a GMC or a Ford? Chevy. I don't care how nice they are or not. The vans are awesome. As long as you got puppies and candy, you're good. I've got one. I've got a 2008 Express. It's an all-wheel drive van. It's one of my work vans. It's got 299,000 miles on it. Runs amazing. Man, yesterday I drove one of our trucks. I'm a car person, so I recognize when something's not right. I couldn't believe it. The stupid truck, when you're coming up to a stop, it has a really hard downshift. Oh, it probably needs a transmission. Really sucks because it's a Ford F550. It's a heavy-duty truck. And then it's also a lift. It's got a bucket on it, and the hydraulics is leaking. It's just so expensive. Cars suck. I love them, but they suck. pretty cool. I've never done this before. Seen or taken anyone with me on a flight, but figured it'd be kind of pretty cool, especially when we get there, when we get off the plane. God, it's gonna be so hot. I'd rather just walk to Mandalay Bay, but my knee hurts really bad. Now it's getting a little prettier in Utah. You just got to get through all that desert. This is nice looking. No, I can't take naproxen. I can't take, unfortunately, because of the medicine I take for my heart. The only thing I could take is Tylenol, and I try not to take anything. Prior to taking heart medicine, I didn't like medicine, I didn't like drugs, nothing. I stay away from it all. But the heart medicine actually works. So now I'm forced to take it, and because it helps, I actually enjoy taking it. And that's, anyone that knows me would say that's crazy, because they all know I don't like medicine. I honestly, Smelly, I don't mess with any of it, because I know the effects that can happen with my heart, and I'm just so cautious. I'm so cautious taking anything. I can't do any like substances or drink or anything like that. For one, it would potentially kill me, but kill anyone, but more so me because of my arrhythmias.
Ladies and gents, we'll be starting our initial descent into Las Vegas here shortly, so now would be a good time to start finishing up your drinks and cocktails. Thank you.
Oh, so we must be near Cedar City or something like that. Depending on what the landscape looks like, I'll move to the other side. I'll have to ask my doctor if I can take CBD. I'm just so cautious on anything I put in my body except for food. I don't cook, I need to. Alright, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna set this down. Doesn't look like we'll be flying over the Grand Canyon. When are you going to do your scooter ride? Tonight? Have you ever been up to Woodland Park or Cripple Creek? Pretty cool formations right here. I think we're passing kind of where St. George turns into Nevada, Arizona to Nevada. There's something like a canyon up there. Pretty mountainous area before it turns into desert. I'm not super sure. We're about to pass an area called Bryce Canyon. We're still a long ways away. That's my current location. Right there. So we're getting close to Bryce Canyon, then it goes to Zion. Never been there. That is a really cool place. I went a couple years ago. It's really neat. I lied. We've already passed Zion. Now we're passing St. George. So, I think right there, I don't know for sure because I don't know this area. I think this is Sand Hollow Park. I'm pretty sure that's Sand Hollow. It's really known for off-roading and boating and stuff like that. Right there in Huracan. Pretty sure that's Sand Hollow. A lot of great Jeep trails. That's like a sand dune right there. A lot of off-roading. And then that's St. George right there. I saw a meteor crater once outside of Flagstaff. That was really neat. So I was a kid. We went as a family. All right, so now we're probably over Arizona, approaching Nevada. Because right there is. That's I-15 right there.
Looks about 95 miles out, about 25 minutes out, time-wise. Weather, not much change, it's just bumped up a little bit warmer here, 37 degrees Celsius. So still high 90s. It's going to be about 104, so.
95 miles away.
Arrival time, there's not much change. 5 after the hour, so 12:05. Appreciate your fun with this. Hope you enjoy the trip.
I looked at the weather earlier and it said the daytime high will be about 3 p.m. at 108. I got a Jeep in Mandalay Bay. Still thinking I should walk. It's just my knee. That's the only problem is my knee. Thank you, sir. Alright, we're getting closer. That's Arizona right there because I register a vehicle in Arizona and it's that town right there. Can't remember the name of it. I'll tell you in just a sec. Littlefield, right there. And then pretty soon we're at Mesquite. It's the next big town. But right at that little town, it's right off of I-15, so you can just go in there and register the car. Makes it easy. My brother lives in Arizona, so it's easy to register and leave the Jeep at his house. Actually, it wasn't a Jeep, it was a Razor. You know, like an off-road buggy. So we're approaching Mesquite right here. That's Mesquite. That's Nevada. Kingman's south. Kingman's over by Lake McConaughey. Over by the Grand Canyon west entrance. The only reason why I know that, I've never been there before until 3 weeks ago when I bought the Jeep I have from there. But that's Mesquite. Sweet, we're almost there. It's so easy, such an easy flight. I'm not sure what kind of plane it is, but the company's JSX. Not sure what kind of planes they have though. Not much to it over here. There's not a lot to see. It still is pretty neat to see the rock formations and the mountain formation. Very desolate. God, it's so hot down there, I can't imagine. I'm sure there's plenty of rattlesnakes.
Go ahead and take your seats. Fasten your seatbelts. On the ground here in 15 minutes.
Let's say about 15 minutes, so we're getting close.
Ladies and gents, at this time, we'll start preparing for our arrival into Las Vegas. With that being said, I will be coming to the cabin once more to be collecting all remaining service items. So please finish up any remaining drinks and cocktails, and then to prepare for our arrival, you could return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright and locked positions, with your personal belongings once again stowed under the seats in front of you, leaving your feet area clear, and just ensure your seatbelts are fastened for the remainder of today's flight. Thank you so much for flying with us, and we'll be on the ground in about 15 minutes.
A body of water right there. I don't know what it is. Oh, it might be. I don't know what it is actually. Oh, it's probably Lake Mead, maybe. No, I don't know. Yeah, it might be Lake Mead. That's probably the start of Lake Mead, maybe. That makes sense. So, do you guys remember where I showed you at Lake Granby where the Colorado River started? Crazy to think that it's all the way over here, from the beginning to the end. So we've been on a live from the beginning. So it just started with you guys over here. Thought people on Insta would enjoy seeing what I'm up to. How's everybody's day treating you? It's on YouTube. That was a YouTube only challenge, and it was posted. I did a live count at the bank, and anyone that is a subscriber and guest on YouTube had a chance to win. Unfortunately, nobody matched the amount. It was $775. Getting close. We're about 10 minutes from the airport. This is just a small airline. It's called JSX, and it flies out of Broomfield. Yeah, that was a lot of cash, man. I couldn't believe. I thought maybe it would be 1,000, but I had no idea how much it was. And then taking it to the bank, gosh, it took a long time to go through it all. Getting really close. How's everybody's day treating them? Everybody having a good day? Pretty soon we'll be touching down. On YouTube, we've been live since before we got in the air when I boarded the plane. Alright, getting really close now. Alright, I can see Las Vegas. Smell we're close to your house, man. Ha ha ha. Hello. There was so much change in that container. It was too heavy to carry, so I had to put it into a bag as well. There will be a challenge that I'm going to post again. It'll be on YouTube, but I think we'll only do it for 1 or 2 days, just because I think 2 weeks was too long. Keep it fresh so more people can jump in, and if only a few people guess, then better odds for others. But I'm about to do another one. I'll post it later today. There it is. There we go. People that are on Instagram Live, can you hear my voice? Ooh, I hate when the plane goes up and then drops. Man, it's bouncing around quite a bit. Ooh. God, I hate that. This thing's bouncing a lot. There you go, guys. There's downtown Las Vegas right there. Has anyone ever stayed at the Circa or been there? That's the one with that giant screen. People watch sports. I've never been there. Check this out. Here's the stratosphere. Oh, it's back there. There it is. About to land. Made it safe, thank God. It was bouncing around a bunch.
And it's our pleasure to welcome you to Las Vegas. The current time is 12:01 p.m. We do ask that you remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Today, our airport concierge will be greeting the aircraft and they'll be assisting you with your bags and any other arrival needs that you may have. Also here in Vegas, the concierge will have us all remain on board while they first unload your bags from cargo, and they will place them plane side for you to pick up today. So once they're finished with that, we'll all exit the aircraft. And on behalf of JSX, especially this flight crew, we want to say thank you so much for flying with us. It's been our pleasure having you on board, and we hope to see you again soon. When it comes time to deplane, please do exit carefully and watch your step. Thank you so much, and welcome to Las Vegas, and happy Wednesday.
See, so I'm looking straight ahead where those yellow planes are. That's where most airlines, almost all of them, all have to go in there. And it's a big rat race to get back to the strip. I mean, it's pretty far. You have to go through to baggage, then to find an Uber. I'm going to show on YouTube. That's what I'm streaming right now. It's probably better just to check that. I'm going to turn this one off just because I've got to be able to carry my bags. But I wanted to share what I'm doing with people on Instagram so that you can kind of get an idea. I don't know what it's like flying here if you've never been. But really wonderful day. Super grateful and blessed to be able to be here. Thankful for you guys to tune in as well. It's a lot of fun. Good dog, Ladybug.
She did pretty good.
She's quiet. Ladybug didn't even bark.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Las Vegas. I'll be assisting you today. Please remain seated as we offload your luggage and bring it plainside. Take a moment to order your taxi or rideshare. Our address is 5616 Haven Street. Once again, that's 5616 Haven Street. If you parked your vehicle with valet, please prepay the balance through the link in your text confirmation so that your vehicle will be ready for you. If you need a rental car today, our partner Go Rentals is located inside and ready to assist. Thank you for choosing JSX. We hope to see you on board again soon.
Just waiting to get off here. Hey, ladybug. You can bark. Look at little ladybug. All right. I still want to walk. I might do it, but my knee's hurting. Not sure. Kind of want to though. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, so follow me. This is how easy it is. People have no idea, but I'm about to show you. It's worth the experience.
Have a good one.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. So this is why you do it. Look how easy this is. I think I'm gonna walk. How you doing? Good. So here it is. Mandalay Bay is right there. Just watch as I walk through here. You have to go through the huge airport, catch any trains. It's easy. Look at the fuel truck. Here's the planes. JSX from Broomfield. So easy. This is an absolute must if you've never done it. At least do it one time. Okay, this is the terminal. Let me get some water. You also got to realize this is the first time I've ever held a camera when I'm traveling. So here's the waiting area. Everybody's relaxing, waiting for their flight. There's security right there, pretty easy. So grab a couple waters for my walk. All right, so this is where you check in when you're leaving. That's the security right there. Okay. I just had to get water. Normally I don't do that, but. Okay, so you get off the plane, you just come right through here. Just like that, just walk right out. Today I'm gonna walk, so have a good day. So it's a 15-minute walk to Mandalay Bay, that's where I'm headed. 15 minutes, easy. My knee hurts, but I really like walking. So that's it. JSX. So simple. I'll probably get sunburned, but that's all right. I've got a car in Mandalay Bay, so I'm just gonna walk there, get my Jeep. That's a nice one, I like it. It is hot, I should have gotten 3 waters. It's not that hot, actually. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's not that hot. It's probably like 95 maybe. Doesn't seem very warm. I like it, man. I love being able to just walk. I don't know what that last message says. Anyway, I'll turn the camera so you guys can kind of see where I'm walking. Super easy. Look at this. So quiet and peaceful. I love it. You guys got to remember, I live on a mountain. So going for a walk like this is great. And we're at like only 2,000 feet or something. So it's like no big deal. It's really not that hot either. Feels nice. Yeah, Mandalay Bay is right there. Super close. So that's why I like JSX so much, because you fly in, from the moment you get off the plane to get to where maybe Uber is a matter of 3 minutes. You go to the normal airport and it's probably 30 minutes, at least 20 minutes. Not the case with JSX. Oh, knee brace helps. Yeah, it does help. My oldest brother is a surgeon, and he's been out of town. I really need him to maybe give me a cortisone injection. It's pretty cool. I've never done videoed a stream or anything like that. I mean, this is all new, holding a camera, walking. But on the plane, I bet that was a pretty cool point of view. It looks like there's a couple windows that are broken up. Oh no, those are window cleaners maybe. Can you see them? Up on Mandalay Bay? Yeah, it looks like they're window cleaners. Wow. If Smelly's still on here, this is kind of near the tunnels. Maybe not these ones. These are some drains. They're probably not the tunnels. Yeah, well, maybe down there. That could be maybe an entrance to a tunnel. Something that I learned recently about Las Vegas is underneath the strip, underneath the whole city, are tunnels. And in those tunnels, 15 to 1,800 people live. It's crazy to me. It's really wild. So we're already at least halfway to Mandalay Bay. And it's a matter of like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Super easy. The camera's kind of moving around a bunch. I'm sorry about that. I do like playing a slot machine out here. It's like with cows and spaceships, it's just, I really enjoy it. So maybe I'll go play for a little while, I don't know.